Boom! Can you guys hear me? If you're here right now, leave a comment in the comment section. I want to be sure that my people are here right now. If you're here right now, leave a comment in the comment section. Let me be sure that you are here. Just tell me your name and where you're joining us from. Your first name and where you're joining us from. It is amazing to have you here. Welcome, welcome, welcome to tonight's class. How are you guys doing today? Just your name and where you are joining us from in the comment section. Okay, amazing, amazing, amazing. We're going to be starting in a bit. We're going to be starting in a bit. Let's make sure everybody's joining. I can see the numbers increasing. More and more comments are dropping in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I see people from Ekiti, Ibadan, Lagos, Ikorodu, some from Nigeria. Amazing. Let's go, let's go. So we're going to be starting in about 3 minutes. Right? Our class is going to be starting in about 3 minutes. I advise you get a pen, get a book, just subscribe a little data. You're about to have an amazing ride. Get ready. So we're going to be starting in a bit, in about 3 minutes time. Okay.
This coaching, I've made over $500,000 simply writing emails alone. What I really like about Gulibe's coaching is that he really takes his time to explain things to you. I mean, you don't ever get stuck when Gulibe teaches you. He takes time to answer your questions, just making the whole journey easy.
I don't work with Nigerian clients. I just work with foreign clients who pay well in dollars. I made more money than I've ever made in my entire life. I did the calculations, and the total income I got from writing copy for clients was around, I think, over $5,000. That's apart from the naira that I made.
I got a client, you know what I'm saying? I got a client last 2 days. I signed a Canadian email marketing agency, okay, which are going to be paying me like $800 per month.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, we'll be starting in about 2 minutes. Drop your first name and where you're joining us from. Let's go. I see you guys. I see Abucha. I see Bauchi. I even see Ghana. I see Port Harcourt. Amazing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We'll be starting in, okay, less than 2 minutes now. Less than 2 minutes now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight is going to be an amazing night. Be prepared.
Is Greg, and I'm a student of PCI course by Mr. Gulibe Elechuku. So I took PCI course in January 2023, and in July 2023, I landed a $1,000 retainer remote job in the UK. Now, the best part of this job is it comes with a relocation option, in that my relocation to UK, London precisely, is sponsored by the
This coaching, I've made over $500,000 simply writing emails alone. What I really like about Gulibe's coaching is that he really takes his time to explain things to you. I mean, you don't ever get stuck when Gulibe teaches you. He takes time to answer your questions, just making the whole journey easy.
I don't work with Nigerian clients. I just work with foreign clients who pay well in dollars. I made more money than I've ever made in my entire life. I did the calculations, and the total income I got from writing copy for clients was around, I think, over $5,000. That's apart from the naira that I made.
I got a client, you know what I'm saying? I got a client last 2 days. I signed a Canadian email marketing agency, okay, which are going to be paying me like $800 per month.
Precious Greg, and I'm a student of PCI course by Mr. Gulibe Elechuku. So I took PCI course in January 2023, And in July 2023, I landed a $1,000 retainer remote job in the UK. Now, the best part of this job is it comes with a relocation option, in that my relocation to UK, London precisely, is sponsored by the company. So
Hello guys, I am Vincent Eze, a direct response copywriter. Libe is one of the best copywriting coaches in this part of the world. He brings other top guys in the game to nurture his students. I gained my first client earlier this year. Guess what? I'm paid $400 per month just to work once in a week. Like this is what you get from learning under Golibe. See, I'm going to be straight with you. If you want to change your life, or you're already a copywriter but you're not yet very sure of your skill, join the PCI program and you'll be better than 90% of the copywriters out there.
Personally took me by the hand and he showed me not just how to write, copy that converts, but he also taught me how to make money, using copywriting. I made my first $1,000 online.
Wow, 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 wow. It is time. Let's go. That night you have been praying for, that day you have been praying for, is finally here. Tonight, I am going to be showing you how I have helped over 700 people start and own a simple sales writing business that means thousands of dollars monthly, and how you too can go from zero to 500, $2,000 online from the comfort of your bedroom in Africa. Right? I need you to pay rapt attention, because tonight I am going to be teaching you something that if you take seriously, it will help change your life, because it has done for, like I said, hundreds of people out there. We'll also be talking about this AI thing that everybody's talking about. I'll advise you on something. Never learn a skill that can easily be replaced by artificial intelligence. I have a computer engineering degree and I did this AI thing, all this thing that people are talking about AI, making noise. I actually studied it. So I feel I'm in the best position to actually talk about this. So I'll be talking about it a little bit later on. But tonight, I am guaranteeing you something. Just stick to the end of this class. It will be about 45 minutes to an hour, and I will show you exactly how people like you, from pregnant women to jam students, are making $500 at least from their bedroom, writing with just their smartphones, right? And at the end of this class, people who stick to the end, I'm going to be showing you some companies that are looking to employ you right now. Okay? So we'll be talking about a lot of things. How do you make legitimate money online? The mistakes you are making right now that is making you not earn as much as you want to earn. The reason you are financially not comfortable right now. There's this popular meme I saw online. You say, oh, every time people will be asking the source of your wealth. Have they asked the source of your poverty? When we were poor, when we lacked money, when we were broke, did they ask why we were broke? Right? So we're going to be starting with, how can we go from zero? How can we go from, let's say, 200K a month, $200 a month, $300 a month, or a 9 to 5, to becoming comfortable so that you can provide easily for yourself and your loved ones? So we'll be talking about these things. I'll be talking about the 3 secrets you need to know to make your first $500 to $2,000 in 28 days of practice. Okay? So these things, like I said, has changed the lives of a lot of people and their families. This is Jamio Babs. He earns $2,000 as a student of Uni Lorraine. People from all walks of life. So I'm going to be breaking this down tonight. But I want us to start from the foundation. A lot of people get it wrong because they never start from the foundation. So before we talk about XYZ, I want us to talk about ABC. Okay? So, first 4 things you need to know before we start talking about anything tonight. I hope you're with your pen and your paper. I said this earlier. I hope you're with something. Hope you're jotting down something. Welcome, welcome. I see more people popping in at different times, different places of the world, especially in Nigeria. Amazing. So, number 1, all you need is your phone. The device you are using to watch this right now, you do not need any other thing. You do not need magic. All you need is your smartphone. Are you with me? Number two, when people hear that, oh, you're about to use writing to make thousands of dollars a month, they think is, oh, you need to write like Shakespeare or Wole Soyinka. No, nobody cares about those type of writing. What we are trying to do here is communication. And for you to communicate with the other person, you need to know how to speak simple primary 5 English. So that is our requirement here. We don't care if you know how to speak big grammar. No. What we care about here is, can you communicate? Can you speak simple primary 5 English that people will understand? Number three, it does not matter if you have never earned money online before or earned money online. It doesn't matter. Writing or whatever, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is pay rapt attention. A lot of people are proud, and this is why they miss out on a lot. So please pay attention tonight. And number four, you do not need to have passion for writing. I have a bachelor's degree in computer engineering. I've taught people who did mathematics. They don't care about writing. They don't care about English, right? All you need to do is follow these fundamentals by starting with these things I'll be teaching you tonight. Okay, so warning, this is a big warning. I'm not here to introduce you to any stupid platform promising you 50 million or promising you that in the next 24 hours you'll be making 300k or in the next 1 week. No, this is where a lot of people get it wrong. So let's set the foundation. How do you make legitimate money online? This is not a Ponzi scheme. This is not Yahoo. This is not all of those things. I need us to start from the foundation. How do you make legitimate money online? To make legitimate money online, you need to understand this simple principle. You must give something. You must offer something in exchange for money. You must give in order to get. Here's what I mean. You must be willing. Let's not even talk about online. Let's talk about our everyday life, right? Since the time of Caesar, since the time of Jesus of Nazareth, since 50, 100 years ago, money has been made by a simple principle. One person must give something in exchange for money. That is how money has been made. You go to market, you do what? They give you bread. You give them money. That is called exchange. You must give something in order to get. There is no magic. Money doesn't grow on trees. This is the foundation of making money. So when they say making money, I need you to always think, when it comes to making money online, how can I offer something of value online in exchange for money? Now, let's talk about a medical doctor. You see, a medical doctor, they go to school, medical school for 6 years, acquires medical skill. This lady, after acquiring medical skill, what does she do? She goes and offers those skills. She saves lives, and she's paid for saving lives. Are you guys with me? A civil engineer goes to university, learns for 5 years, learns civil engineering skills. Then they come out, they help the government build roads, and they are paid for building roads. Are you with me? So there must be an exchange. You must offer something. That doctor saves lives and is paid for saving lives. Are you with me? And in this case, now the big question is, what are we offering? What are we giving in exchange for dollars, in exchange for that sweet currency? And now, in the course of tonight's class, what we are saying is, hey, we are simply offering copywriting services over the internet in exchange for money. See, anytime you're connecting with me tonight, I want you to do one thing and one thing alone. Drop fire emojis in the comment section. When you connect with me tonight, I just want to see fire, fire, fire in the comment section. That is my love language. See, we need to move together. Right? I need to be sure that I'm carrying you along tonight. I need to be sure that we are moving together tonight. Right? So anytime that you're feeling me, I want to see fire emojis in the comment section before I continue. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Fire emojis. Let's go. So to make money online, you need to ask yourself, what can I offer or give people that they will pay me money for? What can I offer people? And in tonight's class, like I said, what we are doing is we are offering copywriting services to American companies. Now, just like a medical doctor goes to school, learns medical skills, then saves lives in hospital, that medical doctor gets paid for saving lives. This is what we are doing. Now, we are offering our copywriting skills to American companies in exchange for this dollar. Does this make sense? If this makes sense, let me know in the comment section with some fire emojis. Okay, let's go. So, hello, I'm Golibe Ilechukwu, and I am a copywriter. I'm known as the biggest copywriter in Africa. Currently, I am joining you from Doha, Qatar. As you can see, I don't know if you can see my background. I'm in a skyscraper anyway, and I'm joining you from Doha, Qatar right now. And for the past few years, I have been writing for American businesses, helping them write marketing materials, emails, and I get paid in dollars for doing so. Are you guys with me? I need you to pay rapt attention. I teach what I'm considered top 40 in the world and what I'm considered the biggest in Africa. This is people like Honorable Akian Labi, the co-founder of PiggyVest. I'm sure a lot of people know PiggyVest app, right? And tons of other things, right? I've won different awards, got tens of thousands of followers, but I need you to understand it wasn't always this way. Yes, you can see on your screen, I'm the biggest copywriter in Africa. I'm the most followed. I have more than 280,000 followers across all platforms put together. I've had the biggest influence. I've trained copywriters from all over the world and the biggest track record, bringing in millions of dollars in sales. You can see I tweeted this not long ago and it had more than 200 likes and 16,000 views. And you can see a comment by Sunday Gershom and what he said there. So, but it wasn't always this way. I started somewhere, and when I talk about this, I get pretty emotional about it because I see a lot of people making the same mistakes. And you cannot build on a faulty foundation. You need to correct these mistakes before you start to reap the fruits of your labor. A lot of people ask themselves, where do they start? What do they do? They don't know how to start making these thousands of dollars. They see people online making this thing legitimately, not illegally. I'm sure some of you know I have a beef with illegal money, right? I've trended so many times and featured on Instablog and the rest for attacking Yahoo boys and the rest, right? So how do you make this legitimate money online? And I'm going to be showing you something. See, I was raised by a single mother. My father died 2 weeks before my 10th birthday. And before you know it, I was dropped into a world where I was confused. How do I help my mother? She was the solo breadwinner, the only person taking care of 5 kids. And one day, doctor's report came that she had back pain and all that because she was working 2 different jobs trying to make ends meet. And this is when I decided that enough is enough. I've lost my father. I cannot lose my mother. And that was when everything changed for me. This is very important. We'll be talking about this later because you need to understand where the breaking point is. If not, you can never grow from there. So there are mistakes I made 9 years ago when I started on my journey making money online. And I need you to pay attention. So first of all, when I started making money online, I tried crypto trading. I tried flipping money. I put some money in MMM, thinking that money grows magically, right? You know, these motivational speakers, I heard, put your money and let it grow for you, passive income. It will give you percentage. I remember then it was giving me 30% every month, and before you know, everything crumbled. I did crypto trading. I tried my hands on a lot of things. And after that, I started blogging. I owned a travel company. I will blog, take people on tours, and so on and so forth. I even had Mr. Ibo, the late Mr. Ibo, God bless his soul. I had him, he consulted for my company. This was way back. And you see, I kept on making one mistake. And I'll be telling you that mistake right now. You see, in the same hospital, sorry, I use hospital a lot because my younger sister is a medical doctor. We have lots of medical doctors in our family now, right? Glory be to God. So you see that in a hospital, a medical doctor earns way more than a cleaner. Why? The medical doctor offers something of value. The medical doctor gives something. Remember what I taught you earlier. See, everything I'm teaching is in stages, so pay attention tonight. Remember what I taught you earlier, that for you to make money, whatever money you're making in life, you need to become a person of value, right? Like a medical doctor goes to school, acquires skills, then saves lives and is paid for doing so. And even a cleaner, God bless cleaners because they make my life easy. Without them, life would be something else. But you see that a cleaner earns minimum wage and almost nothing, right? Because of what? Even though that same cleaner offers something of value, of course, they clean the floor. That is valuable. That is reasonable. But it is not as valuable or as that of a medical doctor. Even though medical doctors these days don't earn much, especially in Africa, right? But you see that there is so much difference between what a medical doctor earns and what a cleaner earns because of one reason and one reason alone. Because a medical doctor brings something of immense value to the table. A medical doctor saves lives. A cleaner cleans the floor. Okay, it's nice, but it's not that important as saving lives. Are you guys connecting with me tonight? So the big mistake I made was I did not understand that I had to be offering something of immense value to be paid big. You need to do something valuable to be paid big. You need to bring something big to the table to be paid big. You can't be playing the small game and expect to be earning as high as the big shots. You have to play the big game. So now the big question is, how can you offer something of immense value to companies, to businesses in exchange for immense money? Are we together? So this is how I discovered copywriting, and this is where everything changed for me. Now, everything I ever wanted, I've been able to travel to lots of countries. This year, I've done about 6 countries. Currently in Doha, Qatar. I have a residence here, and I've been featured on DSTV, Redeem FM. I also still have my residence in Lekki, stay in a duplex there. And you see that everything I ever wanted, now I've been able to achieve because of I understood this simple principle. Please pay attention. If you're with me tonight, please drop some fire emojis in the comment section. I need to be sure that we're on the same page, right? So now, the big question is, what can this money do for you? Remember, I said earlier, you need to ask yourself, what is the breaking point, right? Why do you actually need to make this money? Then now, what can this money do for you? I need to know in the comment section. Tell me in the comment section, what can this money actually do for you, right? I want to show you how worthless $500 is. I've traveled to multiple countries. And one thing I discovered, I love Nigeria a lot. I don't think everyone loves Nigeria more than me. That's why I've not really left. Even when I go, I travel, I'm back, and I always still maintain where I live in Nigeria, right? Whether it's in the east, whether it's in Lagos and Lekki, right? So now I want to tell you how worthless $500 is in America. Because remember, we're going to be working for American businesses. The goal, what we are doing here, is not to work for any type of company. We want to work for American businesses because when these guys give us dollars and we convert it into our local currency, the money is solid, right? That is the goal. That's why we're here. Am I correct? If that's why we're here, let me know in the comment section. So now the goal is to earn in dollars and everything becomes easy from there. Okay? So, but let's talk about how worthless $500 is in America. The minimum wage in America is 1,000. When you Google it, you see that in a year it is more than $15,000 in a year. Then in a month it is about $1,200 or so. That is minimum wage. That is the wage they pay the least person. The cleaners, the gardeners, the least. So, how much more you, a copywriter, that is bringing something of immense value to the table? How much more you, a copywriter, that is bringing something of immense value to the table? I need you to understand that, remember what we established, that the more you bring to the table, the more value you offer, the bigger you are paid, right? You offer something big, you are paid big, right? So, and in the US, just cleaners are paid $1,250. How much more you, a copywriter that is in high demand? You, a copywriter that a lot of businesses are looking for. As long as you're a good copywriter, you're going to be making thousands of dollars because you're in demand. Businesses want you. If you Google right now, how many businesses are in need of copywriters, like you can see on your screen, you will see that in the United States alone, 34 million businesses are in need of copywriters. In the US alone. And of course, you understand this principle. When there is a huge need for something, you do guy. Your prices are high. I remember when there was a huge need for fuel, people were selling fuel at different prices, right? When Naira, having physical cash, Naira was scarce, people will pay anything to lay their hands on Naira. You see people paying 3,000 Naira just to get 10,000 Naira from POS agents. They earned a lot of money that period. Right? So when there is a huge demand for something, the prices increase. So you can charge $2,000, $4,000, $5,000 every month. I simply told you $500 so that it to be something that at least you can believe in your head. Because a lot of people, when they hear $2,000, they're like, right? They get dizzy. So AI and copywriting, let's talk about this. It is no news that copywriting, it is no news that artificial intelligence is going to replace a lot of jobs, whether we like it or not. It is already happening little by little. AI, artificial intelligence, will replace a lot of jobs. People will be replaced by intelligent machines. But I need you to understand something, that there is a reason this is happening. I will advise you, if you want to get into any business, if you want to learn any skill, make sure that that skill, that business that you're about to start cannot be replaced by artificial intelligence. Even that job, that your 9 to 5, Do your maths. Make sure that in the next 6 months, it cannot be replaced by AI. There is a reason artificial intelligence cannot replace copywriting. And it is very simple. This is 29 years old Shade. Pay attention, because now we are talking about copywriting. We have been transitioning little by little. Please pay attention. If you're connecting with me, you know my love language. Drop some fire emojis in the comment section. So this is 29-year-old Shade, and she has a lot of acne, a lot of pimple on her face, and she's sad. She's going through a lot. And a lot of people don't understand why this is painful to her, right? But this 29-year-old Shade, if you're a human being, you will understand her emotions. You understand that the reason this pimple is hurting her, the reason she is pained about this thing is, number one, this Shade, she's now lacking self-confidence. Maybe before she used to be a marketer for Access Bank, one of our favorite banks. But now she's not confident talking to her colleagues, speaking at seminars, interacting with people. She has lost her self-confidence. That's number one. Number two, this same Shade, what else? Maybe her boss doesn't promote her anymore at work because maybe Dangote is one of their clients. Dangote is one of the customers. You will not want to give Shade to Dangote. You will want to give maybe Pretty Fumi or Pretty Zainab to Dangote, right? Because Dangote might decide to invest more in Access Bank. What am I trying to say? Shade is passing through so much emotional stress. Maybe those guys that used to talk to her before, they don't talk to her anymore. You say, you for fine, oh, you for fine, but this thing on your face, no. Now you see that Shade doesn't just want to buy cream to clear this thing, because I see some people on WhatsApp and on different platforms, buy my cream, buy my cream so that I will eat, or buy my cream so that no. That's not how to sell. What we are trying to do as copywriters is very simple. We want to deeply understand people and communicate with them. Remember what I said, that here we are not speaking big grammar. Our goal is to speak primary 5 English here. So we want to deeply understand people and communicate with them in simple primary 5 English. Then we recommend products to them. We can help them. We can tell them, oh, you can buy this thing. You can buy this cream. But the number one thing we are doing is to understand people and communicate with them. You do not see what we did right now. Are you guys with me? See what we just did here. This Shade, imagine an AI trying to write to Shade. The AI cannot understand human emotions. The AI doesn't understand why Shade is unhappy. The AI doesn't understand why Shade needs to clear these pimples on her face. See, AI will replace a lot of jobs, but AI cannot replace good copywriters. Why? Because of what we call the human factor. The reason copywriting cannot be replaced like most jobs is because of the human factor. Because copywriting has to deal with human emotions. It is not content writing. It is not other forms of writing. It is emotions. Here we are dealing with a lot of emotions, right? So this is the reason, the human factor. If you open your phone right now, you go through your emails, you'll see emails from different companies, from PiggyVest, from Access Bank, Zenith Bank, whatever, right? You see that all these things were not written by the CEO of those brands. Rihanna has a brand, Fenty, where she does makeup for women. right? She's not the one that goes and writes emails to her customers. No, they are all written by copywriters. Like you can see on your screen, I told you I'm currently in Doha, Qatar. I have a residence here. And you can see on your screen that I got an email from the Asian Cup here in Qatar. This was in April. In April, I got an email. April, this was 30th April, right? I got an email. And what happened? These guys were telling me to come and watch the finals. Because I watched the quarterfinals of that competition, they kept on sending me emails, telling me, come and watch semifinals, come and watch finals. If you read this, you see, oh, the stage is set, this, tickets are selling fast, buy yours now, and so on and so forth. All these things are written by copywriters. FIFA pays copywriters. Chelsea, Man U, you receive emails from them if you sign up to their website. These things, everything is written by copywriters. I need you to tell me in your phone right now, go through your email, tell me a company that sent you an email recently, right? Just let's do that quick exercise in the comment section. You'll see that copywriters are the ones who write all these things. So let me see in the comment section. Let's go. So now we have talked about 5 things. Like I said, tonight we are moving. All these things we are doing, we are building on one after the other. It is very vital for you to pay attention. So I've talked about how legitimate money is made online. 2, mistakes I made in my 9 years of making money online. 3, how much in demand sales copywriting is. 4, AI and how it will replace so many jobs, but not sales copywriting. 5, we've talked about the foundation of copywriting in the beginning, right? What copywriting is all about, using Shade, right? It is all about understanding human emotions, writing simple things like emails to communicate, right, with customers. And you're going to be helping American businesses do this from across the world. So there are 3 copywriting secrets to your first $500 to $2,000 in 28 days of practice. So pay rapt attention. Like I said, pride is the devil. Learn to be humble to achieve what you want. I have taught 22-year-olds, 55-year-olds, people from different ages across the world. I've spoken in different countries of the world. And this is me, humble, learning from my boxing coach. Now I'm good at boxing. I've started karate classes. And I'm humble. If my coach said, do this, I do it. Pride is the devil. A lot of people don't go far in life because of their proud and they don't pay attention. Okay? So let's talk about secret number 1. I see you guys. I see GT Bank. I see Pioneer, Union Bank. These are the emails, the companies that send you guys emails every time. Grammarly, let's go. I love that in the comment section. You guys are with me. So secret number 1, creating irresistible proposals and samples using swipe files. I need you to understand what swipe files are. Swipe files are like past question papers. You know, the way you go to school and they tell you, okay, it's time to write WAEC, right? It's time to write your secondary school exams. And for you to do that, what happens? Before you write your junior WAEC, before you write your WAEC, or whatever the case may be, what happens? They will tell you, advise you to go through past question paper, telling you how important that is. Because when you go through past question paper, it is like you have hacked your way to success. And this is the same here. It is like you have hacked your way to success. I am going to be giving you swipe files. Successful copywriters like myself and other copywriters across the world, they are emails that they have written, they are marketing materials they have written and put together. All you need to do to make money as fast as possible, because the goal here is to start making money as fast as possible. So all you need to do to make money as fast as possible is to get these emails, is to get these marketing materials, put them together, and use them to make money. All you need to do is study them the way a student studies past question paper. And when they go to exam hall, they'll be like, oh, I saw this in past question paper, oh, and so on and so forth, right? Here, what you want to do is to get past question paper of the former guys, get their copy, get their emails, look at them, and use it to create your own samples. Nobody cares about your certificate. Nobody cares about your qualification, your CV. Nobody cares about those things. Throw that outside the window. That is old news. We are in the new world now. Nobody cares about CV, certificates. Here, what people care about is, what can you bring to the table? Can you help my company write emails? Can you help them write marketing materials? Come, I'll pay you. That's all. Just make sure you are, of course, a reasonable person to work with. You're not someone who is lazy. You're not someone who doesn't deliver. Make sure that you do what? You create samples. This is what you use to land clients. You put together samples. And how you put together samples is by studying what already works. You copy it and paste. You study what already works. Of course, you personalize it. No, you just copy something somebody has written before and use it. No, you copy what already works. You put your own touch to it. Then you use it to land clients. Are you with me? Nobody cares about CV or your degree here. Okay? So secret number 2, diabolic positioning for the big 5. When people hear diabolic, they shout, oh my God, no. This is not about Satan or anything diabolic, please. Right? It is more about irresistible positioning. It took me a lot of years for me to discover what I am about to show you. So please pay rapt attention and don't take this thing for granted. This is my problem with a lot of people. They take things like this for granted. They don't understand the pain behind it. They don't understand the effort behind it. It took me so many years to get here. Big 5. When I started in the copywriting industry, I made so many mistakes. And one of them was I was trying to work for businesses in Nigeria, businesses in Ghana, businesses in one country or the other. These businesses will pay me $100, $50, and so on. That was a big mistake. Your goal is to work for the big 5. Because these people, they are happy to pay you $1,000, $2,000. It is chicken change. I'm sure you saw earlier that we established that the minimum wage in the United States, the minimum wage they pay the least worker is $1,200. It's more than $1,000. So these guys, they will pay you this money easily. But you need to focus on this big 5. The US, Canada, UK, Australia, and the UAE. The UAE region. Like I'm currently in Qatar, which is the wealthiest country in the world. Businesses here are ready to pay copywriters if they know what they are doing. Businesses in the US, they are number 1. They will pay you in hard currency easily. But you need to know how to position yourself irresistibly. That's what I call diabolic positioning. How do you position yourself so that these guys will get into your DMs and say, come and work for us? They will send you emails telling you to come and work for them. How do you do this? This is secret number 2. Number 1, let's start with, let's say you want to get a client to pay you. You want to work for American businesses. You want to work for UK businesses. You want to work for these guys. Now, the number 1 thing is, do you even have a LinkedIn profile? You can't tell me you want to become a copywriter making thousands of dollars and you don't even have a LinkedIn profile. You don't have a good profile picture. You don't have a good bio. I see some people, they put, oh, Chelsea fan, Man U fan, Liverpool fan. No. Focus on what matters. Email copywriter. That is what should be there. Very simple. These guys, they don't like too much talk. They are busy. All you need to do is tell them simply what they need to hear. Simple, nice picture, nice headshot. You don't want to do too much. If I search your name right now on LinkedIn, what would I see? Is your LinkedIn perfectly optimized? That's just one of it. That's just one of the secrets I'll be telling you here. Like I said, we'll be summarizing everything in secret number 3 right now. Zainab, Zainab Afolayo, this is what she used to make tons of money. She used this method, following this secret number 2, making sure that she positions herself well. Now she made her first $440 and she makes a lot of money now, right? So let's talk about secret number 3. Like I said, secret number 3 will be like a summary of everything put together, right? So how do you get money into your African bank account? Then let's talk about a practical case study from how you see this client to getting money into your bank account, right? So this is Dr. Sean Smith. This guy, he owns a black diabetes meal plan in Chicago, United States. If you know Chicago, United States, you know that they are dominated by black Americans, right? By African Americans, usually black people. So he owns a meal plan company that helps diabetics. You know, people who have diabetes, they don't eat some certain food, they don't eat so much salt, so much sugar, and so on and so forth. So he helps these guys create good meal plans so that they will make sure that their life is still comfortable, because most of them, they start to eat food that is no longer sweet, they start to live boring lives, and this can lead to their death, right? So you help them create meal plans that keeps them healthy but still gives spice to their life. So this guy sent me an email, like you can see on your screen, 1st September 2020. Right? I see the fire emojis. Let's go. I see them in the comment section. Let's go, let's go. I love that. Right? So, like you can see on your screen, this guy sent me an email 1st September 2020. This was 4 years ago, right? He said he wanted to work with me, and this was me and him on a call, right? He talked about his company, and that was how we started working together. I will ask you another question. You want to land clients, you want to make money. How can people reach out to you? Do you have your email on your LinkedIn? Do you have your email on your bio? If I wanted to reach out to you for you to work for me, how do I get to you? Where do I find you? Right? So because of I had my email simply on my bio, this guy sent me an email straight up and did a presentation talking about his company. Boom, and we started working together. You need to know how to get people to reach out to you. There are 2 ways of acquiring clients. Number 1 is getting them to reach out to you themselves, and number 2 is you reaching out to them, right? So I'll be showing you how to get clients to enter your DM, even if you don't have followers, even if you don't have so much LinkedIn connections, whatever, right? I'll be showing you how to optimize your bio, optimize yourself so these guys will reach out to you. This is February 2021, and you can see 2 emails by Flutterwave. You can see payment number 1, 481 USD, and the conversion rate then was 388. So you can see, hello Golibe, I was paid 186,000 naira on 22nd February 2021 for 481 USD. Now in naira, 481 USD will be how much? Times that by about 1.5, right? That will be, let's call it 700k, about 700,000 naira. Because of what? The exchange rate got bad, and what happened? People who are earning in dollars are benefiting. I'm not going to lie about that, right? So as of then, if this money was credited to me right now, it would be 700k. But as of then, it was 186,000 naira. Okay, so email number 2, you can see 24th February, also same amount credited to me through Flutterwave. So you can use different platforms to collect your money. Flutter Wave, there are tons of them, and I'll be telling you more. So Dolakbo Hamzat used this method to make a lot of money. He's one of my students who made a lot of money and made sure his family is all right. His father disowned him and told him that he wouldn't amount to anything, but now he's making good money, and also he's traveled to Rwanda and the rest. Right? So this is Mr. Debayo in the UK. Someone he uploaded on Upwork. You can also use Upwork to sign clients. So I sent him a message on Upwork. We started working together, and you can see he paid me. So we decided you can negotiate. There are different ways to negotiate your money. You can negotiate for them to pay you some money up front, then some money later. But I would advise you don't work for anybody until they decide to pay you something, right? They must pay you something before you decide to work for them, right? So this is 100 euros that he paid me, and more percentage later on when we start working together. And that 100 euros, I use Stripe to collect the money. Use Gray. From Stripe, it entered to Gray. From Gray into my Zenith Bank account, like you can see on your screen. Then 100 euros was 74,000 naira, right? So these things are very easy. You just need to know the platform you use to collect your money. And there is also a hack here. There are some platforms that will help you convert your money in a big way. Then some will just want to cut your money down. So some can convert for you at 1.5, others can convert for you at 1 or 1,000 or 800. So you need to know the right platforms to use, right? So this same method of reaching out to clients, like I did by reaching out on Upwork, right, is what Victoria De Samuel used to make a lot of money writing emails for these clients.
Coaching. He really takes his time to explain things to you.
So yes, that's Victoria De Samuel, right? So let's move on. So very simply, let me ask you a question. If I were to show you how to do this, if I were to hold you by hand and show you how to do it, one step after the other, would you like this? I want to know in the comment section. Tell me, if I were to show you how to do this one step after the other, would this interest you? See, NYSC graduates scrambling under the sun, serving their country just to be paid minimum wage of 40,000 naira. You study 4 years in the university, 5 years, some people 6. And at the end of the day, how much do you earn? 40K. Does that make sense? You spend millions in education, tuition fee, in accommodation, and years in school. But at the end of the day, you're making 40,000 naira minimum wage. I don't know how much is it, sir. But you see someone who from the comfort of their home, they are pressing their phone and they are making money. I'm going to be introducing you to the PCI copywriting program right now. And this is not for everybody, right? This is for the people that want me to hold them by hand and show them how to do this thing. This is not a course. I hate courses. It is more. It is a practical coaching and implementation program, the PCI. It shows you how to become a successful copywriter earning thousands of dollars. I hate courses. The reason why this has been able to change the lives of over 700 people is very simple. Because I've been able to go back to the way we learned as secondary school students to the way we learned as primary school students. This is the type of method I used to teach. Remember, when you were in secondary school, what happened? You went to the classroom, they taught you on a whiteboard, right? They gave you textbooks, they gave you assignments. Sometimes they took you to the lab, and this is why you were able to pass. See, the way I teach is stupid simple that anybody will understand immediately and start making money, even if you are 45. Madam Bifa from Cameroon had this to say when she went through this program. She said, give it to Golibe. When it comes to teaching copywriting, he handholds and takes you step by step through the journey. He's very much aware that not everyone assimilates fast. So slow learners are carried along. He uses day-to-day examples and his classes are 100% practical. Imagine you are in just one again and you are seated in class, and what happens? These people, the teacher comes into the class, puts a textbook, boom, go and read this textbook. And that is it. You never see that teacher again until exam day. Do you think you will pass? But no, the teacher doesn't do that. The teacher comes to class every single month, every single week. The teacher teaches you and shows you how to do this thing. And at the end of the day, you pass your exams. This is why a lot of people are not successful when it comes to making money, because they are put together bunch of courses, bunch of PDFs. Tell you, go and read PDF, go and read textbook, but there is no practical teaching. If you're expecting 5K, 10,000 naira courses or PDFs, that is not it. This is not for you, right? So the way I teach is stupid simple. That is why over 700 people have been successful with this thing. Because I take it back to the way you learned nursery, primary, and secondary school. I teach you on a whiteboard. I give you assignments. You go do assignments. You bring them, and they are reviewed in class. And this is why the success rate is amazing. Kamalze making $2,450 every month. And there are tons of them. I try to not fill this with a lot of faces and names. So the first thing you gain access to tonight when you join this program is the whiteboard video trainings, where I'll be teaching you on a whiteboard, ABCD, showing you how to do these things one after the other. The second thing you gain access to is our monthly coaching sessions. Every single month, I'll be coming, I'll be teaching you these things. Every single week, your assignments will be reviewed. Number 3 is our assignments. This is what something happens to your brain when someone gives you an assignment. You go, you do the assignment. Maybe you fail a little bit in some of them. You bring it back, and those failures are corrected. You never forget that thing. And let me tell you something interesting. These assignments, these reviews are what you'll be submitting to these American businesses when you want to sign clients and make money, right? So before you send out your samples, before you send out a message saying, see, I am open to working for businesses, what happens? These things must be reviewed. Your samples must be reviewed. Your assignments must be reviewed. So we give you an assignment, you do the assignment. Those assignments are what you use to get clients. It is crazy, right? The number 4, client acquisition masterclass. There's a difference. I think I highlighted this earlier. There's a difference between a low-paying client and a high-paying client. There's a way to land someone, a high-paying client, and there's a way to land the low guys, right? How do you get these people to enter your DM? How do you get them to chase you? What platform do you want to use? Do you want to use Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram? Which one are you comfortable using? And how can you use them to make money? It's not every time you're using them to laugh, kiki, and do memes. and only look at Sabinus. Meanwhile, these guys are cashing out. How do you make your own money off this same internet? Right? Then, of course, you'll be getting a certificate of completion once you gain access to the PCI coaching program tonight. Then there are tons of bonuses. In my community, I invite people from all over the world. Currently, I'm in the Middle East. I invite people from the Middle East. We get on calls. You get to interact with these people, ask them questions. Australia, England, from all over the world. I invite them. You get to interact with them, ask them questions, and make sure that you learn this thing and start making money from this client. You also get to meet people that are already making this money, your classmates, right? The way we had classmates back then in university and in secondary school, how you had classmates. You'll be meeting people who are already successful, and these things will make you crazy, to make you want to be good at this thing, right? Then the beginner program, you're going to be learning the ABC, the 1, 2, 3, the beginning, the foundation, right? It will be taking you to the very beginning, and lots of swap files. Like I told you, I put together over 300 past questions, over 300 successful write-ups. I put it together. You're going to be gaining access to these things, right? So the big question on everybody's mouth now is, how much does this cost? The program is $180, which is 180,000 naira, but you are not going to be paying that tonight, right? Very simply, let's think about this. A 4 years degree, it costs between 3.3 million naira to 7.3 million naira. You spend years and years trying to get this degree. You pay tuition fee, accommodation, transport fare, whatever. But at the end of the day, the employment rate is crazy. Master students, people who have masters. See, there are some things that you need to Google yourself. I don't even need to tell you. Master student, the employment rate for master students is amazing. Talk more of BSc, right? But you are not going to be paying 180,000 naira. You are not going to be spending years to become successful at this. What I need you to do is focus within the next 28 days, and you are going to be making money from this. Scale School Africa is giving a partial scholarship to a few people tonight. And those few people are going to be paying 57,000 naira to join this program tonight. Just a few people, the first 20 people. I'll be flipping my screen to the next page, and the first set of people to make payments into the account that I'm flipping to the next screen, these are the people that will be getting access to this. Remember, your certificate is sponsored by Sales School Africa. You can Google right now, Sales School Africa Lagos, right? It is a company that I own with a few other people, right? So the scholarship allows you to save a lot of money, and you're going to be getting coaching from me directly, right? So what I'm going to be doing right now is show you where you can make payments. Like you can see on your screen, if you look at the blue thing under your screen, you can see an account number 0071556519, Access Bank, 57,000 Kolibe Ilechukwu. You can make payments into this account. Once you make payments, indicate paid with your full name in the comment section. Paid with your full name in the comment section, right? So understand that I've been doing this for years now. I mean, you can Google me. And this thing I've been doing, helping people, hundreds of Africans, few Indians, helping them become successful at this. It has gotten me recognition from Vanguard News, from Tribune, and different other news publications. And like I said, I think you guys saw it earlier, won different awards. I didn't start doing this today. I have helped a lot of people achieve this. And I'm here tonight. I'm going to be helping a few people make sure they are going to be successful at this thing. So you can make payments, sending a transfer into this account. Make sure it is Golibe Ilechuku. See, I am an authority. Use this name, right? Not any other one. Access Bank. These account details indicate paid with your full name in the comment section. Like I said, I've spoken at different events and countries about this thing, this copywriting thing, about making money on the internet, about self-development, and it has helped change people's lives. I have fans from all over the world, and one of my fans did this pencil drawing and gave to me, right? And this is me speaking somewhere in Port Harcourt. Was this Port Harcourt or Abuja? This was Abuja. I think this was Abuja, Nigeria, right? So screenshot this, take advantage of this partial scholarship, and once you make payment, indicate paid in the comment section and see. Like I said, this discount is just for the first 20 people, 57K. You're not paying 180K, and you will not be spending a single dollar after you've made this payment. This is Dolakbo Hamzat. He bought his first car and he posted it on Twitter telling me how I helped change his life forever. And it was an amazing day. It feels like just yesterday when Dolakbo reached out to me saying he wanted to be good at this. Now he has bought his first car, super proud. And I was super proud of Dolakbo Hamzat. There are tons of people. This Precious Asamoah from Ghana. She reached out to me as a nursing mother with her baby, and now she's doing well for herself too, right? Understand that weak people make excuses. You cannot make excuses and make money. You have to choose one. You cannot make excuses and make money at the same time. There is always an excuse. There is always an excuse, but you cannot do two of them. You either choose to make money or you make excuses, right? Oh, over 2 years later, I met Precious at Kamoa when I visited Ghana. I was invited by Ghana radio station, like you can see on the right, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, for an interview. And when I was there, I met up with Precious Asamoah. We had lunch at Lancaster Hotel, one of the biggest hotels in Accra, Ghana, right? And if you're in other countries, you can use the link on your screen to make payments, right? And like I said, there are tons and tons of testimonials. So what we are going to be doing is once you make payments, indicate paid, and I'll be pinning your paid, right? So that we can do a countdown. I can see paid from Harmony Gabriel. I can see from some other people. Who else? Wow, I can see lots of paid here. Okay, so there are two comment sections here, and I'm making sure I will just keep pinning the ones once I see yours. So just say paid with your full name so that I will not be able to, so I will not miss it, right? Okay. So like I said, once you make payments, indicate paid with your full name. So the Bible says money is a defense. Money equals respect. Money equals security. This year, this year is already finished. This is the year you earn the respect of your family and friends. Understand that respect is earned and not given. I understood this the hard way as the firstborn. There's a time that as the firstborn, they will start to look at you as an idiot. You need to earn their respect. You need to do the doings of a firstborn. If you don't do the doings of a firstborn, how are you the firstborn? Is it just firstborn in the mouth? So I experienced this, that your family can love you with all their heart, but you need to earn their respect. And one way to earn respect is money. A lot of people like to quote the part that say money is the root of all evil. No. The Bible also says money is a defense. Money is security. Money is important. So let's stop quoting the stupid parts or interpreting what we think. Now, this is an opportunity for you to say enough is enough. A lot of people, they started this year with a lot of hopes. Every year you're writing New Year resolutions. But ask yourself genuinely, what have I been able to achieve this year? Now you have an opportunity in front of you to change this story. Before the year comes to an end, you don't want to be in the same place. How have you advanced financially? Have you been able to take care of yourself and your loved ones? Are you not tired of going to the supermarket and checking the prices of products every time? Checking the prices, pricing and pricing. Are you not tired? Are you not tired of not being able to afford basic things in your life? I'm not even talking about expensive cars or houses, basic things that you need. From January to December, no vacation. And you think that is okay? Is that how you want to live life? Are you not tired? You need to, at a point, say enough is enough. It takes one person to wipe away tears and disrespect in a family. It takes one person. And it starts with one decision. What excuse again? What excuse again? What else can you ask for? You have been offered a partial scholarship. You will be getting a certificate at the end of this thing. You will be getting a step-by-step process. Don't get me wrong. I am an authority in this field. Getting to have sessions with me showing you one step after the other. You should do this, you should do that. It is not beans. Do not take it for granted. Because a lot of people love to take things for granted. Now, this is something in front of you. All you need to do is take a simple decision and join others that are already making bank. I can see some other people saying paid in the comment section. I see Fumilayo. I see more paid. Right? So we're going to be counting down. I've pinned about 4 or 5 people now. I see Henry. Like I said, there are 2 comment sections here. So make sure you put paid with your full name. Right? So I would not miss you. Right? I'll also be pinning in the charts. Right? Some might not pop up on the screen, but we'll pin it in the charts too. See, one of my most shocking revelations happened in the beginning of the year. Right? A professor of law, Professor Joy, posted something. She said that she could not go to watch the Super Eagles of Nigeria play football, play in the finals against Ivory Coast. Because of what? She makes 400,000 naira, which is $400, and could not afford to travel. So for her to afford to travel, it means that it has to take 5 months of her salary just to go to Ivory Coast. Some people don't understand how this is. Ivory Coast is a fellow West African country. It is not far from Nigeria. For her to go from where she is to there and come back, It was more than 2 million naira, which is 5 months of her salary. A professor of law. A professor of law. I saw this thing and I was hot. If a professor of law could not afford to pay for flight to Ivory Coast and back, which is 5 months of her salary, what are we doing? You see somebody has a bachelor's degree, the person goes on to do masters. What are you doing masters for? You want to do PhD too? Where does it end? First of all, you need to focus on making sure that you can pull your family out of needing basic things, being broke for yourself, not being able to afford the basic things. Whatever country you are, $500, $1,000, $2,000 every month, it will change this story. A professor of law, she posted this herself on Twitter. This is not stories from another person. This is not hearsay. You spend years in the university, spend millions getting an education. Where has it gotten you? The place you are now, the reason you are here right now is because you need to be here. Nobody is here to play. You are here because you want an extra stream of income. There's an opportunity in front of you. 57,000 naira is not even up to $50. It is chicken change. It is simply money you pay so that I can see your commitment. It is chicken change. Let's not lie. I'm trying to be real with you here. To show your commitment, to make sure you follow this to the end, to make sure that we can pay for your utilities, website, for your programs, to invite special guests from all over the world. It is nothing. It's less than $50. I posted on Twitter the other day, here in Qatar, you spend thousands and thousands of dollars on accommodation, on transportation. I need you to understand something, that you're at a point where this is something you need to grab onto. And that is why I'll be promising a few people who are joining. A few people who are joining tonight, I'll be making a promise here. I, Golibe Ilechuku, I am guaranteeing you that you'll be successful in this thing. As long as you pay attention, as long as you follow my instructions, you are going to be making at least $500 from this copywriting skill, or you'll be getting your money back 100%. You will be getting your money back guaranteed. I am putting my reputation under the line. I'm telling you, I'm not, anyway, I'm sure some of you have Googled me already as we're talking. You need to understand this thing, that I am guaranteeing the few people that will join us tonight 100% money back guarantee, as long as you follow my instruction. If you're not ready to follow my instruction, do not make payments. But if you're ready to follow my instructions, and what you're going to be doing is make payments, and you'll be making this money in 28 days or less of practice. if you follow my instructions and follow what I tell you, you are going to be making millions. I wish I had this when I was starting out. Nobody came out to say this thing to me when I was starting out. So I'm telling this to your faces right now. You don't have any other excuse. None at all. You cannot make excuses and make money. You have to choose one. It's either you make money or you make excuses. Now the ball is in your court. You can see it on the blue screen. It is under you. Access Bank, those numbers, that name. Insanity is doing the same thing every year and expecting a different result. Every single year. God, I beg, when would I make it? I will make it. I'm sure I will make it. But what are you doing to make it? You have been following the same method. You're on your 9 to 5. You go to work every day. You come back. Same principles every year. Insanity, madness is doing the same thing every single year and expecting that you get different results. When have you not asked yourself, I told you I have an engineering degree. When I was doing this, I asked myself, how many years would it take me to buy a car doing this thing? How many years would it take me to build a house? Everybody, people that want to jabba, okay, you jabba, how long would it take you to actually become comfortable without living from hand to mouth every month? If your salary doesn't come in for 3 months, are you still okay? Would you still be all right? If your salary doesn't come in for 3 months, would you still be all right? Let me not even talk to people who are not yet 9 to 5ers or earning salary or income one way or the other. Let's say the truth. I am not here to pamper you. I am just here to say the truth. There are people making a lot of money. This is jokes. May, not long ago, $200 per client that he signs. In a month, he'll typically do 2-3 people, and he's good. There are different people, Abubakar Bello, Vincent Eze, Hamot Yusuf. You can see on your screen. These are people. See, you need to know when to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. I still see a lot of paid. I see paid in the comment section. Favor, Kende. I see Upai. I see Albert. I see Richard. Right? Also make payments, indicate paid in the comment section, and we take it up from there. Right?
Is Greg, and I'm a student of PCI course by Mr. Golibe Elechuku. So I took PCI course in January 2023, and in July 2023, I landed a $1,000 retainer remote job in the UK. Now, the best part of this job is it comes with a relocation option, in that my relocation to UK, London precisely, is sponsored by the company. So
Hello guys, I am Vincent Eze, a direct response copywriter. Libe is one of the best copywriting coaches in this part of the world. He brings other top guys in the game to nurture his students. I gained my first client earlier this year. Guess what? I'm paid $400 per month just work once in a week. Like this is what you get from learning under Golibe. See, I'm going to be straight with you. If you want to change your life, or you're already a copywriter but you're not yet very sure of your skill, join the PCI program and you'll be better than 90% of the copywriters out there.
Personally took me by the hand and he showed me not just how to write, copy that converts, but he also taught me how to make money, using copywriting. I made my first $1,000 online writing copy. I've never made any money online before. So for me, it's a dream come true.
Hi, my name is Precious Greg.
Okay, so we're going to be calling it a wrap, calling it a night very soon. So, two things, two instructions, very simple two instructions. Number one, indicate paid in the comment section. Number two, send proof of payment to precious at saleschoolafrica.com. Precious at saleschoolafrica.com. Okay, is this clear? Precious at saleschoolafrica.com. So, like I said earlier, this is not magic. You must be ready to follow my instructions and do assignments. There are people who entered into this year making 2 times their salary, like Ganobi said. And Perez said something. I just got a freelance copywriting job at a copywriting agency in the US. I want to say a big thank you to Coach Kolibe for this opportunity and so on. What a good way to end 2023. By the time this year ends, where would you be? Where would you be? That's a very important question. You need to know when to leave everything in your life and follow who no road. Like the disciples in the Bible. Peter was a fisherman, fishing. When he saw the person, the Messiah, he left everything he was doing and followed him. You need to know when to leave everything, say enough is enough, and follow who no road. There are tons of testimony. This is $2,000 by Toluwanimi. I posted this on Instagram. A while ago. $2,000 per month by Toluwanimi. There are tons of them. The clock is ticking, and another opportunity is passing you by again. July, August, September. The year is coming to an end. And another opportunity is passing you by again. When would you say enough is enough? I have said this before. Stop making excuses and take action. Not just for yourself, but your loved ones. Your loved ones. You will not understand how important it is to make money until you have your loved one in the hospital. And all they need to bail that person out, all they need to perform an important surgery is 500,000 naira, 350,000 naira, 1 million. And you cannot bring this out by one transfer. 1 million, 2 million naira, 500K. And your loved one will lose their life. They will die. Your mother, your partner, your child, because of paper. God forbid. God forbid that your loved one will die because of paper. Making money is not conditional, it's an emergency. It is an emergency. I knew this when I discovered, oh, my mom had back pain, this and that. I said, enough is enough. It became an emergency to me. May we not fall victim to such a thing. I've seen this happen before me. I posted this last year. I saw this happen. Oh, bring money so that we'll do surgery. And the people did not have money. And their loved one died because they did not have money to deposit. So we're going to be calling it a night. And everybody who has made payments, I've been pinning them, I've been documenting them. Like I said, do two things. Comment paid with your full name in the comment section. And also another thing you will do simply is sending proof of payment to Precious at Sales School Africa. Precious at Sales School Africa. So once you get into the coaching program, I told you guys what you're going to be benefiting, the bonuses plus lifetime coaching till you hit $500 per month, guaranteed. You're not going to be paying a single naira after that. You're not going to be spending any dollar after that. Like I said, for everyone who has made payments, you get an immediate access. All you need to do is send proof of payment. Two things: comment paid with your full name, send proof of payment to precious at saleschoolafrica.com. Right? So I would love to announce this. This is very important. Understand that there is no other account. There is no PalmPay, OPay, or any new generational bank. I don't do those things. I use old banks, the old guys. I'm verified on Twitter and Instagram. I will not message you on Facebook, right? Don't go to Facebook or sending me a message on Facebook, right? So only make payments into this account, Access Bank. Send an email for proof of payment. You can also comment in the comment section, paid with your full name, and that is it. It is important that I say this, right? I mean, the more popular you get, the more a lot of people try to clone you and put fake accounts out there, right? But all you need to do is indicate in the comment section that you have made payments and also send an email. Okay, congratulations to those who took this opportunity. 2024 will bow before you. You shall not fall at the end of 2024. You just took an incredible decision, and that's what great people do. They act, they take decisions. I cannot wait to impart this knowledge into you. In our first class, I remember when I started out like you guys, and I was so excited that I'm about to do something that will change my life. So a huge congratulations to you. If you have made payments, you can indicate in the comment section. 2024 will bow before me. 2024 will bow before me. Indicate in the comment section. 2024 will bow before me. And that is it for tonight. Okay, so I'm looking at Q&A. Our first class is going to be coming up on our first class is going to be Wednesday by 8 p.m. Our first class will be Wednesday by 8 p.m. So get ready for our first class by Wednesday by 8 p.m. I can see a lot of 2024 will bow before me. Amazing. 2024 will bow before me. Mm. So, see what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing something to help a few people tonight. I will be extending this deadline. So, I'll extend the deadline to Wednesday, 6 p.m., just before our live class on Wednesday, 8 p.m. Wednesday, 6 p.m. is the deadline. So you can make payments up until that time, right? I hope this extension has helped some people. So if it has helped you, please indicate in the comment section. Let me be sure that we're here together. Um, so Wednesday, 6 p.m. is the new deadline. Make payments, send proof of payment via email, right? I would advise you make payments as soon as you can, right? Tonight, tomorrow, make payments before Wednesday, 6 p.m. That will be the deadline. After then, we'll gather people together because we're going to have a group. Then I'll be sending you guys a link. We'll go on a live class. I'll be getting to talk to you guys, know some of you guys, and we'll take it up from there. I hope this has helped. I can see some I see this has helped some people. I can say thank you so much. I can see hallelujah the comment section. Amazing. So this has been able to help some people, and that's what matters most to me. Okay, guys, talk to you guys some other time. You can reach out to me on Instagram. Then also, I'll be sending you messages on WhatsApp in the WhatsApp group in the community. And yeah, that will be it. Also, you can reach out if you search Sales School Africa Lagos. You will see Sales School Africa. You can call the number there. You can reach out to the number. I also have a number on my Instagram. You can reach out to that number. That's one of my admins. She will attend to you. Any question you have, any needs that you have, she will attend to you, right? 24/7. Not really 24/7, during work hours, 9 to 5, Mondays to Fridays, right? And that will be all. I hope I was able to help some of you guys. I really can't wait to become part of your story in 2024, right? I still see some people saying 2024 will bow before me. I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay, guys, have a wonderful evening. Talk to you guys soon. Let's talk on Wednesday. Stay intentional. Cheers. And if you want to, I see some people, if you want to access, just Google Golibe Ilechuku Instagram. You'll see my Instagram. Golibe Ilechuku Twitter. You'll see my Twitter and the rest. Okay, guys, have a wonderful night. Cheers.